the expectation.
What's up, Bearcats? We're here, we're hanging, we're chilling. It's Thursday. It's time for the HMG TNA Impact Watch-Along. No bell count this week because we're doing the Fade to Black special, or as I'm calling it, Fade to Moose. Whoop, whoop. Hope you're all having a great week. Thank you so much for stopping in and chilling, yeet, yeet. And make sure you sign your NDA. Yo, what's up, Zach? Good to see you. Hope happy National Boston Cream Pie Day to you too as well. Yeah, sign those NDAs, pal. What's up, Rurales Sport? Doing well. How are you? Whoop, whoop. Yo, what's up, Dan? Good to see you too. Whoop, whoop. Hope all's well, pal. Eternally grateful. TNA Wrestling. Yes, we do. TNA every week. Every Thursday.
TNA Studios presents Bound for Glory, Fade to Black.
Oh, yeah, it's gotten much better. Much better.
Hey everybody, how we doing? Good to see everybody here outside of Boston in Lowell. Nice arena, place is going to be packed tonight. Before we sort of just get into a couple of things.
Yeah, it's basically like they're unreal for Bound for Glory. What we're watching tonight.
When we finish this meeting, everyone needs to push again. Get a tweet out there. Get something on Insta. Remind everyone Bound for Glory is going to be our biggest show ever. You're excited to be here. Still a few tickets left.
Okay, why would you have Leon Slater sitting next to Mustafa Ali?
I want to make sure we broke the record from Slam. Second, there's a lot of celebrations tonight. I mean, a lot. We're going to have some new Hall of Famers tonight, so that's going to be great.
Yeah, they're showing the pre-show meeting. They're actually showing the pre-show meeting.
Casey in the house. Amazing that everyone's getting healthy and everyone's coming back. This last week was awesome. We were down in Orlando. All of our colleagues from NXT, all of you that were down there, the whole team. It was great to have a huge number on Tuesday night and kick some ass. Everyone did an incredible job. And so just thank you. We got to keep that momentum going. It was awesome. And thanks everyone for coming tonight and being part of the team, because the whole team is just gelling so well. We're having so much fun together, and we're going to keep that going now and into 2026. It is really great to have Chris here tonight. A year ago, we all know that Chris had a bad accident, and he said it yesterday. We've all said it. It really is the greatest story ever. But what's so amazing and great is when I saw Chris yesterday, came to the Hardys and meet and greet that we had. Chris walked in, and Chris was different than he was 3-4 months ago when I saw him, and I told him that. And
yeah, hopefully we get to see Chris Bay come back soon.
Just a guy that had been injured and was working to get better. It was like
that's one of the problems. Like, this kind of kills the illusion. Like the magician showing you how he does the tricks.
And so, Chris, we're so happy. But more importantly, we give out an all-star. every time, and there's no all-star that we can give out other than to Chris today. And so, Chris, thank you for being here.
Obviously, this award belongs to all of us. You know, God is great. I've had a tough year, but a fun year still, because I like journeys. I like the difficulty because it makes for great stories. But also, I like to watch what you guys do because it motivates me. It makes me work harder. So every time I see you guys breaking records or doing great shows, doing great business with other companies, like, it helps me push my next workout. It helps me push my next therapy session, which I did officially just get discharged from physical.
Okay, nice. So we got actually got an update on Chris Bay in this. He is discharged from therapy. He's on to the next stage. Whoop whoop! Congrats.
So you guys keep doing what you do.
I said it at Slam. Make sure you smile. Make sure you enjoy yourself tonight, and have a great time. Be full of electricity, and it's because of all of you. So thanks very much, everyone. Have a great show.
As long as I've been with the company,
Dude, and that's
I've not had a show.
I know, very nice. That's cool. They're showing the signs too of the fans there. Like, this is our first time we've been to a TNA show.
It's like we have been completed for so long, and now the day is finally here. And not only that, it's Bound for Glory. It's the biggest show of the year, and it's just a really special feeling to be able to do it where I grew up.
I take it extremely seriously. I was texting with Mike Tenay a little bit earlier on this week. Told him I was thinking of him coming into this night, into this weekend.
Get me Mike Tenay, pal.
Enormous responsibility. Mike Tenay, the inaugural voices of this company, the Hall of Famers, setting the standard for what this company has been.
That's a good question, Dan. That's actually a really good question. I think it might be it. I don't know.
We have to uphold that standard and try and take it to a new level.
It is a drug that can't be purchased to be part of something like this that's growing. And for us to realize our potential, lots of things have to happen. But those things are happening in real time. And we're living history right now for this company, for professional wrestling. And
Yeah, this is going to be a 1 hour show,
So I had this thought, literally as we were setting.
which is, was going to make the Impact Attack gonna.
What's cool about this and the fact that
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to this does for Impact Attack. I'm going to try to think of something else for it.
lightning strikes anywhere.
I'm going to try to think of something we can do to
Freak accident. It's luck. It's winning the lottery.
pad the show.
It could have been winning the lottery for us. Good timing, some good marketing, and we filled the building. Lightning striking. It's not luck. It's work. Anytime someone tries to stop us, this is the whole history of the damn company. We continue to do it, and just this last year or so has proved that at a whole nother level than has been seen in a very long time.
I'm really excited for my dad's match. He's very special to me. I just really appreciate everything he's done, all that he went through.
Yeah, same.
To be here now.
But if the 2 hours are good, I'm good with the 2 hour show.
Coming up, we feel the emotion of the TNA Hall of Fame.
But it's got to be a good 2 hour show.
And the energy behind the international title showdown between Frankie Kazarian and Steve Macklin.
And we got a hard commercial break. So I'm going to step outside, do a little smoky toky, be right back. Whoop, whoop. And we are back. Oh, the homecoming show they did back in 2019 when they were at the asylum. Yeah, I don't think Vet would be too much of a fan of that. Good idea, though.
Rich is on his feet. Leaps. Closing in on the championship. Rich Swann is closing in on the championship. Fingertips away. He's got it. He's got the title. He's got the title. Rich Swann is the world champion.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner and new X Division champion, Rich Swann.
Rich Swann makes history in Nashville.
Is that the concierge doing ring announcing for this? That sounds like him.
Rich Swann is X Division champion, and he's overcome with emotion. It's been a while since we got an X Division match at X.
Being inducted into the TNA Hall of Fame is truly a full circle moment for us.
Tonight, we honored the Trailblazers.
When I look back at the history of Mickie James and who she is in this business, so much of that happened right here.
It feels nothing short of amazing. The energy from the crowd.
I'm looking up Rich Swann's Wikipedia real quick. That got me thinking of something. I'm looking at as a title history in TNA. He just needs the tag belts. He's a Grand Slam champion plus.
So it's surreal and it's totally incredible.
No, it's a Grand Slam. My bad.
When I think back on the matches, the makeovers.
Oh, please let's get an injury report.
The laughter and the bond that we built. I'm reminded of why I fell in love with this business in the first place. We didn't just entertain, we inspired.
The original knockouts that changed everything.
I was shocked when I got the news that I was going to be.
Nope, he's been world champion, X Division champion, digital media champion, never tag champion.
The company that I started at, you know, and then I've had so many chapters here at TNA, and so, you know, they mean so much to me.
Mickie James. The beautiful people. Welcome.
Before we even got into the wrestling business, before we were even wrestlers, going to wrestling shows and seeing the other women icons that came way before us and thinking,
Yeah, that might have been WWE. Let me go look. I just closed the window.
never expecting.
No, he's just a cruiserweight champion in WWE.
Footsteps, and now here we are, and this is all surreal and so humbling.
To the TNA Wrestling Hall of Fame, where legacy lives forever.
TNA Wrestling is live. Just
He understands that I do all that for him, for my wife, for us.
It's easy for all that to blur together. It's really easy for all that to blur together.
business, as a profession, as a child, I was a fan. I killed people with kindness, and that's what that woman taught me. But that woman also taught me to stand my ground and stand up for her. And I'll flip a bird off to any single one of you if you stand wrong against me. But this also means I love you.
Yeah, and they show Frank. Yeah, they show Kazarian and Macklin hugging backstage.
Right now, let's relive the battle between Frankie Kazarian and Steve Macklin with the International Championship Encore presentation.
Oh no, they're actually replaying a match from. Oh, come on, man.
Championship. Introducing first the challenger from Rutherford, New Jersey, weighing in at 227 pounds, bulletproof Steve Macklin.
What a way to begin Bound for Glory, especially for Steve Macklin, who served 2 tours in Afghanistan as a machine gunner as a part of the United States Marine Corps. And tonight, he has family and friends in Mother Annie.
A very, very special start to Bound for Glory. Steve Macklin literally walking out in a sea of his military brethren to potentially bring.
Yeah, cause that'd be like that'd be more like not so much like an Unreal, but like a behind the scenes making of, like, you know. I remember watching when I was a kid, watching a behind, like a making of Back to the Future.
And his opponent from Yucca Valley, California, weighing in at 2. He is the TNA International Champion, Frankie Kazarian.
Frankie Kazarian is striding into his 9th biggest event of the year, Bound for Glory, and doing so.
Yep. You could have a blooper reel.
Dethroning Macklin, the inaugural champion.
A lot of people around this country say no kings, but in TNA, there is one, and he is the one and only Frankie Kazarian. And he's still your and my international.
Wait a minute, a skull by Macklin, and the bell's not even rung yet. Macklin gets Kazarian back inside the ring. There's the bell. This TNA International Championship match is underway to kick off Bound for Glory.
Macklin starting off fast and furious. You know he's still hot and bothered about how everything went down in losing that championship.
I was going to say hello to have gotten to the headlines, but Macklin had other plans 2 weeks ago at Victory Road. To your point, the involvement.
See, I'm getting to see this match again.
Macias created a distraction for Steve Macklin.
And they haven't followed up with El Macias yet, which is weird.
Kazarian cheated to win the matchup and take the title from Macklin.
Kazarian saw an opening, saw an opportunity, and took it.
We might see that. That's always a possibility.
Macklin reigned for 162 days as the first ever TNA International Champion. The guillotine leg drop there by Kazarian. Macklin set a standard enough that it caught the eye of the TNA original, Frankie Kazarian.
Kazarian, who's been on a journey of his own.
Oh my God, a sunset bomb to the floor!
Macklin is off the ground.
Take another look at this.
Yeah, Halloween Havoc. We'll be doing that this weekend. That should be a fun night, especially with the addition of the Broken Rules match. And it is broken, not woken like it was last time. Like, we're getting full-on House Hardy, it looks like.
Could take a count out here, but no, choosing to go after Macklin and
Macklin, who was tipped off that Santino Marella even gave Macklin this opportunity, a rematch. But wait a minute.
oh, hold on.
Oh, there's Steve Macklin's mother, Annie.
I don't know if I mess with anybody who's had the power to burn Steve Macklin.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the deal with that is. Yeah, only 9, except there was that period, like there was a pretty long stretch where Kazarian left TNA, went to ROH, joined AEW, and then came back to TNA.
And now Macklin kicking the hell out of Kazarian. That'll make a mother proud.
You do not insult the Marine's mama.
Very true. Very, very true. Kazarian now trying to gather himself back inside the ring.
In fact, I think Kazarian, he might have been one of AEW's first tag team champions. Let me check.
In the ring, not via countout or disqualification.
Macklin's just got to regain a little bit of composure here. To your point, got to get this done in the center of the
Go for the chicken wing.
Yep, him and Scorpio Sky, first tag team champs.
And a elbow there by Macklin. An Olympic slam for bulletproof Steve Macklin. There's all sorts of fired up here at Bound for Glory.
Tom, you and I both know what kind of pride and meaning Macklin put in being that first ever.
Rocking a delicious tan.
It meant the world to him to set that pattern, to set that tone for a brand new championship.
Macklin trying to right a wrong as he believes in his mind. But right now he's got Kazarian right where he wants him.
Bringing everybody with him. Look out!
Oh, Kazarian never got caught in the crosshairs.
Oh, look at recovery.
Wait a minute, now it's Macklin.
Yo, what's up, Zane? Good to see you, pal. Whoop, whoop. Hope all is well. And yo, good to see you too, Arakara. Whoop, whoop.
The match continues, and there's Macklin right after Kazarian. Oh, and a backstabber.
That'll slow you up real quick.
On the move. Little clothesline. Listen, I'll give credit to Frankie Kazarian. He acquitted himself well this past Tuesday. It's a part of Showdown representing Team TNA. But right now,
Oh, nice. That was delicious. Whoop, whoop.
in Little Mass.
How apropos as Macklin looking to get the submission victory here.
Steve Macklin refusing to relinquish. He's got to be careful he doesn't get disqualified. He won't win the title.
That's what I'm saying. That's what if Macklin has a big weakness in his armor, it's that he can't let it get to his head. The emotions can get to become a bit much.
Go for KIA. Kazarian able to escape. Kazarian does own the 3-1 advantage. All-time one-on-one against Macklin.
Kaz with a little Pele kick there, shot out. AJ Styles is right there.
A tribute to Christopher Daniels. Angel swings. Oh, and a kick out. His old bad influence teammate. It's been a weekend of tributes, whether you're in the United States or Australia.
No kidding, too. Frankie Kazarian's greatest rivals represented in the span of about 10 seconds there.
It's also special for Kazarian to be competing here in Massachusetts. He trained under the late, great Hall of Famer Killer Kowalski nearby in Malden. You can hear how the people in Lowell feel about Frankie.
This is where the man cut his teeth. How dare they?
Oh, my God. Hold on a second. Is Kazarian thinking about fade to black from the second row?
Yo, he thought about it. That's for damn sure. Macklin, though, saw it coming.
Oh, Macklin again. He's got to be careful. Cannot risk a disqualification, but Kazarian is down.
You know it's serious when you go full Tyson. And Macklin about to drop the George headbutt, but no.
On the apron. I don't think Kazarian's going to give him the time. There's a slingshot cutter.
Wait, this is how it went down at Victory Road.
Macklin able to kick out. Macklin stays alive.
Kaz can't believe it.
Yeah, so not much like Unreal. Oh, then so you see some stuff backstage. That's really about it. Like some major kayfabe breaking stuff backstage. That's really about it we've seen so far.
Plenty of frustration for Kazarian. Much of the last few years has been talking about capturing the TNA World Championship. He saw an opportunity, believed there was a weakness he could take advantage of, thrived at Victory Road amidst the chaos and took the international title.
Hang on, though. Look at the position Macklin's in. A little bit of insult to injury.
Yo, what's up, El Juggalo? Good to see you, pal. Whoop, whoop. Hope all is well. Especially considering this is only an hour long.
Kazarian went into the turnbuckle.
Oh, wait, here we go, turning it right back around.
And now this is how it's done. Kazarian gets caught in the crosshairs.
Nearly cutting the king of TNA in half there.
And now Macklin trying to set up for it. Yes!
Oh, nice.
Planted. Steve Macklin.
Right, that'd be a good spot to have the Creeds right now. Send them to AAA and do some stuff, do an angle down there or something.
Here is your winner, and TNA.
Nice, pal. Whoop, whoop.
And there is TNA President Carlos Silva to return the International Championship to Steve Macklin. They're bound for glory.
What a way to start things off here. You see the members of the U.S. Marine Corps who joined Macklin out of his entrance.
Vampiro! Vampiro! It's Vampiro! You gotta talk in sound bites, son.
Eddie Edwards, as he prepared for the biggest event of the year.
And here we got Juventud Guerrera, four-time All-American, Tijuana State. Yeah, where have they dropped off to? Pinata! 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 That's my boy! That's Dr. Death! That's my boy! I don't know.
Unbelievable there, Bulldog Jr., but the problem is, he's outside of the ring. He's got to get back inside, and it looks like that moonsault took a lot out of him.
Yeah, I could have swore he did that at some point.
Look like they're out of play. Kaz and Davari going to make their way up the steel truss.
Yeah, JR kind of hoed him out.
Both of them now fighting over. Davari climbing up, Kaz climbing up,
Because the way he talked him up throughout the entire brawl for all made him a pariah of the tournament, and it wasn't even his fault. Like, Steve Williams did nothing wrong. Yeah, he got a whole bunch of heat because JR running his mouth.
He's not thinking about it now. It's about representing USA. It's about representing TNA. Hanging on though for dear life, Davari. He's got it.
Look how quickly Davari has got his way across the cable. Team International. Wait a minute, where's Kaz going here?
It's getting to his feet. What? Get out of here! You've got to be freaking kidding! Oh, Rio!
Thank you. I'm sure that's why it wasn't too hard for him to do the to do the thing in with Oklahoma and WCW because it's like, all right, this is kind of me getting one back at you. And then there's some other things that he did I forgot about that Steve Williams talked about.
Two worlds collided under one spotlight.
Once again, thinking elbow.
Oh, the elbow to the spine one more time. Jordan says.
So I remember watching that and being like, hey, if JR's like was supposed to be like a close friend, you seem very excited to be doing this.
One of a kind. The split-legged moonsault.
Could stand toe to toe. His best.
Jordan retains the knockout.
Yeah, Boomer Sooner. That was supposed to be Dr. Death, and I'm sure that was a horrible one.
From another brand, and honestly, I love it. I think it's great for the business. I think it's great for both NXT. I think it's great for both TNA.
And in a night where everything was on the line,
Ray, well, look at the expression on Jordan's face.
both women fought to define what glory really looks like.
A great sign of respect between Kalani, Jordan, and Indy Hartwell.
I want to go against the best of the best, whether that's from NXT, TNA, whoever wants it. I want to defend it.
A heartbreak for Indy here at Bound for Glory in front of her family. A valiant effort regardless, but it's back to the drawing board for Hartwell.
The arenas are bigger.
This is true.
The
Yep.
crowds are louder. The recent success of TNA wrestling didn't happen overnight.
I don't need you anymore.
It took years of believing that anything was possible.
From Boston, Massachusetts, Eddie
Eddie Edwards.
Where's Moose? We need more Moose.
Longer than anyone on the roster. He has seen the ups and downs of a company that he loves so dearly.
All I've wanted all my life is the respect and admiration of my peers.
Nice.
He is a former two-time TNA Wrestling World Champion, a two-time X Division champion, and a seven-time.
He's actually said in interviews that there was heat between them. Like that actually went beyond him talking him up in the locker room and getting him heat. Like there were other things beyond that.
On October 12th, Eddie Edwards comes home.
In Massachusetts, people would ask, when is TNA coming? And to finally be able to give somebody an answer, like, hey, Bound for Glory, October 12th, TNA is back. It's awesome. I mean, to be, this close to my home and where I grew up, it's a very special feeling. It's a culmination of my career as a whole, as well as career at TNA. I get to do it with the system, my best friends, and my wife, and there's such loyalty between us because we respect what each other do. We all have the same goal, and that's a big part of TNA. Is like everybody on the roster, from the front office to production to everybody involved, the wrestlers, everybody has the same goal to keep driving forward and get to that next level, and nobody's gonna stop until we do it.
This wasn't just another fight.
Not this. Oh my God, a chop bomb out of the tax! You son of a bitch!
It was a reckoning.
The chain! The spear!
The system walked into a war.
Dear God, no, not this. Not this, Riddle. This is too far.
It walked out stronger.
I want the fans to know that we left everything out there. The blood, the sweat, the tears.
By watching sums up how we feel about this company, how we feel about our brothers and sisters here, that we want to go out there and kill it. And we do it because we believe it.
Because in TNA wrestling,
I legit wonder if TNA is going to end up becoming like the great value brand of WWE. Like WWE is a super expensive premium brand, and then like TNA's, the affordable family-friendly brand.
prevails.
Makes you want to even work harder. I mean, guys have given 100.
There's my Moose.
give 130%.
At Bound for Glory,
Eddie Edwards with a barbed wire Boston knee party.
the system didn't just
Today is one of those times where it's like
Exactly,
there's a
yes.
couple moments, even before we went out, standing out in the crowd, and they're like,
I think it's been 20 plus years of the highs, the lows, championships, the friends, the people we lost. I think truly it's just the moment
That I don't know.
that make it all worth it.
I'm guessing maybe AAA plus. I would have to guess like some sort of AAA that works directly with some of the with like a TNA and then AAA or say like or and Evolve. And I think Evolve becomes the developmental.
from the grind to the glory. Leon Slater's rise is written in passion, drive, and soul. Up next, we will take the mindset of the youngest in charge.
Like maybe Evolve becomes what NXT used to be. NXT becomes where you kind of polish it up, maybe do some stuff with TNA. Get your final polish before you go to the main roster. See, who is it? There's another company that has like a smaller like brand thing. I forgot what it is. Yeah, no, I'm being extremely vague here.
You can't rest on your laurels here. You can't get really too confident because of the other 6 competitors, not all 6 of these men vying to be the number 1 contender. Huge edge right now. He's the only one climbing up the thrust, and he's making his way across the structure.
Well, he better go quick because if you take the time, you can see he's trying to get the approach this time. He's going to keep his way for people from grabbing him. That's a smart move.
Yeah, one idea I've always had, I've been having in my head when this all started, like all these different brands started, being under the WWE umbrella is, are they trying to make their own like Marvel Cinematic Universe of wrestling? Thank you, Dan. Yes, Epiphone. That's a great example. And Fenders. Wasn't there Squire, I think? Yes, the Outer Realm where Mortal Kombat takes place.
Past Tuesday on NXT, the TNA X Division Championship was on the line as Leon Slater defended against NXT. Evans in his corner, Ariana Grace in the corner of her fiance, nearly getting involved in the action. However, in the end,
oh, nice.
The youngest in charge, Leon Slater, able to hit that Swanton 450 and retain the TNA X.
Yeah, that was my second one after I got the first one I had was one of those like Walmart like set like $60 guitars. Not Walmart, Sears.
Well, they got an answer from AAA.
AAA has taken over Mexico, Los Angeles, Las Vegas. We versus you two on Saturday.
Ask and you shall receive. The match will go down for the hottest stars in the business today. Go at it at Halloween Havoc. It will be the TNA Exhibition Champion Leon Slater.
That should be a fun one. Javon Evans, Leon Slater against La Parka and Mr. Iguana.
I watched this literally all my life. Like, this is all I've ever wanted to do. Do special matches, special moments with this belt in sold out arenas, and I just did that at 21 years old. This year has been absolutely mad. I have no words, really.
At Bound for Glory, Leon Slater and Javon Evans.
An X-Division Championship match made in heaven.
Didn't just compete for a championship.
Wait! Oh, Gene Cutter on the apron!
Yeah, there's a lot you can do with that.
Got it! Unbelievable! Continue! Evans and Slater in a thriller here at Bound for Glory and Slater! Build us right! You've got to be kidding me.
Like we want to see 5 more minutes. I think it was our moment more than anything. I think me and Javon are going to do this a million more times. And I told him that when we came out, we'll go to the next one and the one after that and the one after that. I think we're going to be soulmates after that one for sure.
Here we go!
Nice, Dan. Whoop, whoop.
Slater powers out! Big play, Slater!
I've been very lucky to have those special moments like 2 or 3 times now where I know I've killed it, the crowd loves it, and I know that the locker room we have here is so loving and so caring that everybody's watching. So I'm excited to come back and see their reaction. And when I know I've killed it, I know we're going to get the standing up from the front to the back as well. And that's the bit that I enjoy almost more than anything.
Look out! Spanish fly! Oh, not this! Dark State is here at Bound for Glory! Oh, wait a minute, now Dark State from NXT taking out one of their own! This has to be some sick, twisted form of payback from Dark State trying to shove it in the face of TNA Wrestling.
To desecrate an absolute classic in the making.
This was shaping up to be an exhibition.
Yeah, I'm sure you come up with some good stuff with that for that.
On TNA's greatest stage here at Bound for Glory.
I had a little bit of buffer issue. I think it's just a little bit of internet issues on my end.
Everything changed.
A year ago, the night after Bound for Glory, I broke my neck. I had a double fusion and I was paralyzed for maybe 3 or 4 months where there was no certainty of if I was going to walk again. Through the power of God, prayers, positivity, a lot of good energy, good doctors, medicine, I was able to finally get back on my feet.
Tonight, we all celebrated his return.
There's been something about the good energy of what I've been watching through TNA, and this is not a lie. There was times when I couldn't stand on my feet for longer than 5 minutes, and I'd watch one of the TNA shows, and I'd stand the whole show, like watching the show, seeing what everybody was doing, feeling that energy. I missed being here. I missed my family. I missed being a part of it.
Chris Bay reminded the world.
Please welcome Chris Bay.
And what a moment this is. For the first time since Unbreakable in April, Chris Bay has returned to TNA. You couldn't tell the story of this company without Chris Bay.
Hello, world. I am the ultimate finesser, your girl's favorite wrestler, Chris Bay, and I'm tapping in with Bound for Glory. Hold on, where are my manners? Bay for Glory.
Glory belongs to those who never quit.
My girl was there, and the doctor came in and asked her to step out. And, I was like, she's cool to stay. He was like, I want to just tell you this by yourself. I know you trust her. We can trust her with certain things, but I want to just tell you this. And we sat there this close to each other, me in my chair, him in a regular chair. And he told me this. And
yeah, dude, love this man as a human being.
And he confirmed. I kind of took it in, and I was like, okay. And after a small conversation and he left out, I wheeled over to the window. That was the window that was in there was my source of light. And I kind of wheeled over to the window and I just stared into the distance. And I was just like,
nah, man.
like me,
this ain't going down like this.
And as much as I would love to say I fully believed I'd get back on my feet, I didn't believe it, man. I didn't believe it because it felt way too far to believe. When you wake up every day and they're asking you where your pain levels are, and there is no pain level because you can't feel, and I remember one time in physical therapy, they had me sitting on the edge of this bench, and they were like, all right, we got to go do something real quick. What I want you to do is I want you to think about moving your legs. I want you to just think about moving your legs and try to. They're just staring at my legs for 10 minutes, just bawling. I'm trying so hard to think for just to get some sort of a movement. Nothing's happening. When you're living through stuff like that,
I know that is crazy.
It doesn't feel possible, and then you get someone telling you, guys.
But I'm sure they're still, chatting and hanging out.
Oh, this is really.
And plus,
this is my life.
Ace's wife is still there. Yo, what's up, Hammer? Whoop whoop. Hope all is well. Good to see you, pal. Too legit to quit.
In this position, I also don't want to act like I'm bigger than this position because it's not that. It's not that I'm bigger or better than what's going on with me. It's just it's so much to process, and I'd rather focus on getting back to the other side than stay. It's tough, and then once I locked out of that, it was like, okay, therapy 6 days a week. Let's do my best in therapy.
Once you started therapy, it's like, okay, now it's motivation every day.
Yeah.
Okay, they're giving you the words of endearment, positive words, and that's good, man. Good support systems, all right.
100%. It takes a village.
Yeah. Oh, man. That was awesome. Thank you, man. Love you always. Yeah.
Coming up, we will take an in-depth look inside the 25-year rivalry between the Hardys and Team 3D, all leading up to one of the most memorable moments in the history of professional wrestling.
Hey, this might be going longer than an hour. So we got another commercial break, and I think there's other stuff to get that they're going to be doing. I'm not sure yet. TNAmerch.com, pal. Hey, get me Broken Rules match, pal.
You watch a TNA pay-per-view and you realize that you are watching cutting-edge alternative wrestling gets seen nowhere else in the world but TNA. And then up to the next match.
Chris Sabin, I tell you, I wouldn't, someone hurt the lot off his house.
Look out, could be Colonel Shot. He's got it set.
Nice counter. AJ, though, coming in. Look at this. Wow. Takes the ball down and the crowd goes crazy. Look at that.
Double inverted DDT.
Look at AJ Styles. Look how fluid he is right here. He just lets it take it down. They caught in the DDT.
They are standing here at the Impact Zone.
Remember when AJ had short hair?
Yes, the most innovative match in professional wrestling. He's close. He's got to just go over a couple of hands, and he can take down the title. Think about the fatigue that they're going through right here, right with every single one. He turned him inside out. He turned him inside out with the drop kick. Here we go. Whoa! And again, think of the elevation up. Think of how far he fell.
Right on the lower back, too. Mostly. But that was a pretty impressive match, like that hang time he had there.
This is something that means a lot to me.
Before the championships.
You know, to be able to go out here one last time.
Before the scars.
Yeah, give me soccer mom, AJ, pal.
That never healed. There were 4 men chasing 2 sets of brothers born in different worlds, bound for the same destiny.
My dad's Jeff Hardy, and he does really cool wrestling stuff.
From WWF Raw to Madison Square Garden to the chaos of TNA wrestling, they did
nice.
collide. They carved their names into history.
Sounds like it did,
Together,
pretty well based on,
they redefined what
being offered a piece of the company, creative and TV role.
They turned tables into weapons, and violence into art.
It's amazing to have those shared bonds with people.
For more than 2 decades, they've pushed each other to the edge.
When you stop moving, when you stop doing what you do and doing what you love,
and pulled each other back from it.
that's when you start fading away.
Rivals,
The hardest
brothers,
Team 3 teams
survivors.
for TNA World Tag Team titles.
And now, at Bound for Glory, there is no tomorrow. No more unfinished business.
They stood out so much, and I was like, man, what if we end up in the ring with these guys one day?
No more what ifs. Just one last match. One last war.
A legacy will come to a close.
Woo woo.
Bound for glory.
One last chance to finish this once and for all.
Bound for glory in Boston.
This is about sacrifice,
It'll be a very special night for everybody.
brotherhood, and legacy.
But for most of all, it's a special night for you.
TNA Wrestling proudly presents Road to Glory.
We're going to give you moments and memories that'll live for another 25 years, if not forever. In 1991, when I graduated and made a decision not to go and pursue a football career, I called Johnny Rods in Brooklyn, New York, downtown Gleason's Gym, which is known for boxing.
I was supposed to be trained by Johnny Rods, but it never happened. But the first day I ever met Johnny, he put me in a wrestling ring. And the show Good Morning New York was filming live from Johnny's school.
Some of the greats, Muhammad Ali, George Foreman, Mike Tyson, Michael Spinks, you name it, they were all there at Gleason's Gym.
Well, my trainer, the unpredictable Johnny Rods, was a retired wrestler at the time, opened up a small area in Gleason's gym, put a wrestling ring and said, okay, here's a wrestling school.
And lo and behold, unbeknownst to me and unbeknownst to him, Devon happened to be in the same ring at the same time.
I don't remember Bubba being there. Bubba said he was there, but I don't remember. That's the thing.
First time I saw the Dudleys was the original ECW. Matt and I would stay up to like 2 a.m. It's the coolest thing I've ever seen. And the Dudleys was like this whole family that was in the original ECW. Bubba and Devon, I mean, they stood out so much. And I was like, man, what if we end up in the ring with these guys one day?
Myself and my long Devon did not meet until 1996 when he came into ECW, and me and Devon were arch nemesis. Devon being the righteous brother of the Dudley group, with Bubba being the more happy-go-lucky, stuttering, dancing, juggling fan favorite. My brother Devon didn't like that too much, so he tried to set me straight over and over again.
The first time I remember seeing the Dudleys, it was sometime in 1998.
Give me right beer steakhouse jacket, pal.
Where they were putting people through tables. And then on top of that, I thought they really worked hard and they busted their ass. And I also thought it was something very riveting whenever they would do flaming tables. They really did things that hadn't been done before. They really were thinking outside the box.
I think Bubba and I found our chemistry as time went on. We had a great time back then. I mean, ECW, I tell you, there will never be a place like that ever again. I mean, the camaraderie between everybody.
Idea, what the future was holding for us as far as, we knew they broke tables.
Oh, yeah, we're going 2 hours.
We had no idea. Just for us to both end up there and then to start feuding was so bizarre and super cool.
WWE calls, and they were very serious about bringing in the Dudleys, but we felt that we were part of something with ECW. We let Paul know that the WWE called, and we asked Paul to give us $1 more a day. If he would have given us $1 more a day, Paul said, I can't get into a bidding war with the WWE. And we were like, a bidding war? $1 a day, $1 a show isn't a bidding war. And that's the most.
Yo, what's up, Gross? Do well. What to do with you? Whoop, whoop.
In bed with the WWE.
It was going to be really interesting just to see how talented these guys were. We bonded with it pretty quickly, and we realized that we could work together, and we thought right from the beginning that would be a program, a rivalry we could have, and we could make money because, you have these two brawlers, these two guys who just rough people up in the Dudleys, and then you have these two high-risk guys who the people love, the underdogs, and they want to see them come from underneath and win their match and match a party. And lo and behold, we went on to make a lot of history.
First impression when I first saw when the Dudleys and the Hardys first started, we never thought that we would have the chemistry that we had. It was special. It was unique, and not everybody can have that type of chemistry with each other.
When we got to the WWE, we had known about the Hardys, and they were doing, their best.
I hope so, too. I hope they take the lessons that they themselves have learned and are passing them on to their kids. I would hope that's the situation.
We knew that we had chemistry in the ring. We knew the first couple of times that we were in there with those.
Yeah, not for about a month.
It wasn't that we were hated. It's that mystique that we had coming out of ECW that whenever we were around, you knew something was going to happen. The teams gelled, and
that's how we get to the Royal Rumble 2000.
Gonna hit the swanton, like win the match, and it was that out there with the crowd. I was just perched up there, and just that I kind of live for those moments, you know, that rush of like not knowing if you're gonna be okay after the fact. That's one of those examples of, man, nothing needed to be different. That match was close to flawless.
Can't take you through the night of the first tables match. All I can tell you is this: we stole the show, and we made history. It set the standard for what we were capable of. It put tag team wrestling back on the map in the WWE.
Yeah, it really did. It really was the Hardys, the Dudleys, and Edge and Christian who brought tag team wrestling back in 99, 2000.
With the TNA World Tag Team Championships, then they would be 25-time World Tag Team Champions.
The Hardys.
Because right before them,
a rivalry that defined
the tag team division was pretty much taken over by main event guys who weren't competing for at that time.
and the legacy they have left behind.
And it had been dead before then. Yeah, me too. Cool, pal. I thought, weren't they afterwards? Or am I getting my shit mixed up?
In the middle of the match, it's someone on a motorcycle. Andrew Thomas, that's what he's doing. He's checking to see if it was Velvet or Lacey, because that would be a disqualification that was. To try and get a ruling here from Andrew Thomas. He's talking to our ring announcer, Jeremy Borash.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Referee Andrew Thomas has ruled that as a result of outside interference by the beautiful people, the winner and new TNA Knockout champion, Angelina Long.
Wait a minute. Outside interference by the beautiful people. How does he know it's a member of the beautiful people? Freaking black helmet on my head.
Well, I guess the situation here is he's awarding the title to Angelina because he's assuming that it's either Velvet Sky or Lacey Von Erich, but he doesn't want to be shut up.
Assume? You don't want to assume. You don't have anything to assume.
Yeah.
The Madison just lost the title. Oh, whoever that is on that motorcycle. Madison's obviously friends with her. Well, she likes him.
We have the mysterious figure. Oh, we got a Velvet Sky or Lacey Von.
I wanted me and Devon splitting up to have a real story. to have real depth, to have real meaning. I wanted people to understand.
I'm hearing a lot of good things about those shows.
Great tag. Probably the most protected finish in all of pro wrestling history.
Nice, pal. What are you testing on tonight? Whoop, whoop.
15 freaking years. I've never seen that.
1, 2, Chris Sabin kicks out. Shock. Nobody has ever kicked out of the 3D. And that shock led to Team 3D losing the match.
Guns go for the double team again and out of the neck breaker from Sabin. It's the cross body by Shelley. Sabin quick cover. Sabin leg hook. Brother Ray shoulders are down. And the Guns keep the title.
Next week at TV, Bubba and Devon say their official goodbyes. Bubba and Devon high five and they back to Bubba, and Bully is born.
Oh, nice.
Cultivating and introducing Bully Ray to the world. And Bully Ray,
Nice, pal. Whoop, whoop.
TNA speaks volumes for the way we set.
I remember thinking it was so cool to see Bully Ray and the reinvention that the man Bubba Ray Dudley did. It's so hard to split away and become a singles guy in many capacity because a lot of people they yearn to see you with your tag team partner. There's so many people that yearn to see Bubba and Devon together. So many people that yearn.
I got my 2 daughters and then my youngest son. So they don't really know what's going on, but the older ones do. He goes so far with that before the kid goes, okay, Dad. And we want our family and friends and people that were there with us since day one to know that it wasn't easy.
A handshake between 2 men, between 2 athletes, in this case, these 4 legends. That means more than Ink ever can.
These 2 teams went out there and created history like no other.
What are you expecting to see on this big last match? What are you expecting?
That I wish that I can go with him on the stage, and I think it's gonna happen.
You gonna fight for me?
Yes.
You get in the ring and beat him up?
Yes.
You gonna help Bubba do a 3D? That's my princess.
Well, I did see a video of my dad where one time he was like climbing up a ladder to get the belt, and he was doing his dances. I really liked it. Really cool.
It's so cool to see a version of yourself. And as far as me and having 2 daughters, to see pretty much like the female version of you, it's super cool to like experience that every day, and I'm just so blessed.
I love the impact that he has on many, many people. You know, fans will come up and just bawl their eyes out and say how much he's helped them. And I just think that's such a surreal feeling to think, you know, how can my dad help somebody through God knows what they've been through.
And this is good stuff, pal. This is good stuff right here, pal.
The arena.
Dude, his daughters are so much like him, which it's creepy.
In silence. A storm swelling in the air.
To be remembered as guys that went out there and gave it all they had. You know, childhood dreams.
I just thought of something.
Beyond.
Between the Hardys and the Dudleys, there's enough kids there. We could have a get me War Games, pal.
I couldn't tell you what the emotion will be like before, during, and after the match. Because then that would be planned emotion. And I despise planned emotion.
I mean, once they're, you know, properly trained and ready to go, of course.
Second thoughts. Pressing down. Every step toward the ring. Every breath before the fight.
Yep, indeed. Next generation, pal.
For the people that are diehard fans, for their fandom, it's the end of an era. You see this, and when we advertise it one final time.
The crowd doesn't see the sacrifice. They don't hear the doubts. They only feel the eruption when it all begins.
We plan on doing things on that night that make people feel something. I don't know what that something is going to be.
The stage is set. The fight inevitable. The moment unforgettable.
But if things go the way I think they're going to
Hope
go,
they do.
I knew you'd go.
Out of nowhere, the 3D.
And in Boston, the city of champions, glory is all that remains.
You, and everybody watching right now, you'll have a tear down your face. And that will be real emotion.
The Hardys. Team 3D.
Oh, my brother. That's the wow.
For everything they've done.
Daddy's not doing it anymore. So you don't have to worry, okay? Daddy's done.
Everything they've built.
The end of a quarter of a century of a rival.
I did not see that footage from Devon's YouTube. Him and his daughters. Okay, yeah, I'm done.
Tonight was about more than tables or wins.
It's another great memory. It was exactly what I envisioned for the final match between the Hardys and the Dudleys. And I think the proof is in the emotion of the audience.
It was about respect.
They say what we do in life echoes in eternity. Well, the halls of wrestling history have been reverberating with the sound of screaming crowds and splintering tables for over 25 years, thanks to Team 3D.
About legacy.
From trampolines in Cameron, North Carolina, to death-defying, revolutionizing the industry over and over again here in TNA.
Indeed.
That Jeff Hardy's legacy will live forever.
Especially in the world we're about to enter into.
About two teams that changed the game.
Two of the most decorated tag teams in the history of professional wrestling. We will never be here again. For the last time, one final table.
One last time.
This is the end.
I woke up at 2:30 a.m. last night and could not get back to sleep. And then I finally got up around 5, going, I'm not going to be able to sleep until this match is over.
I did too.
And that was, I was so deprivated throughout the day. And I got a little bit of an adrenaline rush from the match, but so emotional.
Look out! Way through the table! Oh, and Devon got out of the way. Matt Hardy through the table. But that's not going to count in the favor of Team 3D.
Ooh, I remember that. Ooh, remember that spot from the match when the that wire frame underneath at the bottom of the table broke free, or on the side of the table broke free.
The NXT and TNA World Tag Team Champions, Matt, Jeff, the Hardy.
I legit do get worried for guys sometimes on table spots because I still can't get that. You guys remember that one spot where on a WWE CW where Hardcore Holly went through a table and the back part like sliced his back open?
How much longer we got, which is the unknown. My family, everything was just rushing through my mind. But we just,
Dude, I just anytime I see somebody go through a table, that's the first thing that goes through my head is that.
There are certain moments in this industry that you see and we'll just never forget them. We're always going to remember where we were when this happened. We had going to be something that lived forever. Team 3D, the Dudleys, Bubba and Devon. We got our chance to say goodbye.
Yeah, I think they briefly turned him babyface after that because like the crowd admired him for continuing the match.
It's not about my words. It's what fans thought about it. When TNA Bound for Glory history, Shannon, thank you, Dudleys. Thank you, Team 3D. I guess the best words I can come up with are thank you. Thanks for enjoying the story.
Yeah, yeah. So this was like summer, fall of 06.
The way we wanted to by going out and rocking the house, having a record attendance here. White hot right now.
Something around that, something on that time, something on that timeline.
Loving everything I did, making history. I will be remembered in this business. For those that showed the love, thank you. 33 years, I couldn't ask for a better career. Thank you so much.
History has been rewritten. From the struggle to the summit, captured the TNA World title in a night that defined his destiny. Up next, we will feel all the emotion of the new TNA.
All right, hard commercial break, pal. Let's see what's going on in X-Land. See, NXT has its lowest rating since moving to CW Network. Oh, it is. It did go against open night of NBA. Still, though, if it's good, they'll watch it, pal. They should have known that and prepared accordingly.
Remember, it was Eddie Edwards who went to Philadelphia. He went to the arena. He attacked Tommy Dreamer, and it's all led to this. House of Hardcore rules, anything goes, live at Slammiversary. Yeah, got brought into Dreamer's own match, and look at it. Oh! Good night. He asked for it, he got it. Why isn't he going for the cover? Because Dreamer is insane.
Yep, exactly. You got to know you're going to have some stiff competition. You got to have a better show.
In a precarious position on the top rope. A bloodied Eddie Edwards is screaming at everyone here in attendance. Dreamer almost falling over backwards. That knee might be gone. You don't talk to my wife, Tommy. You don't talk to my wife. Tommy just wanted to help. Here he goes. Gonna go for a oh! Downstairs goes Dreamer. Tommy's got him out. The driver coming, baby. Tommy, oh, God. Super Deck Valley driver covered by
That's it. That's all. He's out. I cannot believe that Eddie Edwards kicked out of that move.
I'm really excited for my dad's match. He's very special to me. I just really appreciate everything he's done and just
Fuck it, I'm out.
no, he's gone through a lot, like a lot.
It wasn't just about winning a title.
Coming in as someone that people had no expectations, and almost 10 years later, I'm the world champion.
For Mike Santana, it was about redemption.
Happy? She gets to live in
Get me K-Dog, pal.
because of this.
To stand in the ring, and it was very special night. And I got to experience that special night.
About proving that every setback,
A poor Puerto Rican kid.
That's actually a good question. I mean, how would you measure that? I don't think there is. I mean, you have to get a bunch of data to measure that one.
every rope,
Mike Santana walking his way to the ring through the crowd, the people who brought him to the dance, the people who still represent where he came from. That is Mike Santana to the soul, to the heart.
The loud and proud Boricua, sporting Taino war paint, which is in the indigenous natives of Puerto Rico. He carries that with him everywhere he goes. It has been nearly
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, happy for the dude.
in this business of professional wrestling. But when Mike Santana says it's been a lifetime of fighting, he means it. From the streets of New York to the main event of Bound for Glory.
every fight,
Well, Santana face first into the post.
After a shot like that, Drake can take his time.
And Mike Santana's busted wide open.
was worth it.
Look out! Oh, and a trick shot! No! Trick shot! Not like this! Oh, Santana kicked out!
The heartbeat of the man who represents the heart of TNA is still beating.
Santana caught him out of midair!
He's not done yet.
Spin the block! Spin the block!
Yeah, I agree. No excuses. Like, if you know you're gonna have competition, then come out guns blazing.
In a city built on champions, he earned his place among them as the new face of TNA. TNA wrestling. His journey has only just begun.
Like I would have had some main roster guys show up this week.
And maybe more importantly, he gets to look his daughter in the eye and say, Poppy did it.
And the TNA World Championship to his daughter Ariana. What a tribute.
A warrior fights for a cause. A father lives for his child.
La vida de la sorpresa, sorpresa te da la vida, ay Dios. Everybody that I worked with from the moment I stepped foot back in here, this don't happen without all of you. So I want to give my appreciation to each and every one of you that got me here. We're only as good as the people that we're out there with. And you guys helped me get here. So thank you guys. Let's continue building it. Let's continue rocking the world. Yeah. We got the back on this.
Mike Santana is synonymous with TNA, and TNA is synonymous with Mike Santana, and that's going to be forever. I am the very first Puerto Rican TNA.
So basically what you're saying, like this is like Mike Santana's, Cena's OVW Six Flags moment. At least that's what I'm picking up. What you're saying.
Be able to take that from me. I don't care who came before. I don't care who comes after. Papi, yo soy el número uno.
Or Trick Williams, one of the two. Maybe both.
And I like to give everybody else the credit. And I like to be
I don't know.
Thank you and thank you. No,
Y'all know I'm 3 sheets to the win. Whoop whoop.
Sabio Vega, the Familia Colon. Aside from them, the Amazing Reds, the Homicide, the Low Keys, the Spanish Announce Team, Divine Storm, all the Latinos, all the Puerto Ricanos that came before me, forever. Whoever is coming at me, whoever is stepping foot to this, come with the same fire, the same passion, the same fight, because I came from this. I came from this.
Agreed, he does.
Over my dead body, I'm going to allow anybody from any day. I don't care what those letters represent. I'm going to come correct.
Tonight, the lights didn't just shine, they burned. Every match, every moment, every soul that stepped into that ring left a mark that won't fade. Champions, challengers, believers, bound for glory. It wasn't just a night of wrestling. It was a revelation. Every fall, every scar, every tear. What it takes to build a legacy. Because tonight wasn't just about titles. It was about identity. About who still believes. And who still bleeds. TNA wrestling. We saw generations collide.
Sorry about that.
Built on heart and heritage, stands tall. As it always has. TNA Wrestling is the heartbeat of professional wrestling. Unfiltered, unstoppable. This is TNA Wrestling. And if tonight proved anything, it's that the story is still being written. The next chapter starts now. Heart, pride, legacy. Mike Santana and Trick Williams gave it all for the TNA World title, a battle etched in history. After the break, an encore presentation of the main event that changed the landscape of TNA wrestling forever.
All right, so what's coming up next? Because this ain't over yet. Because otherwise they would be having a "We'll be right back." Yeah, give me the main event, pal.
Velvet Sky, bringing a fight to Jade. And there's Marty and Rebel. A very surprising mover. I just didn't expect strike. Strike, Josh? I know that's your favorite word, but come on, man. That was just
Oh, is it really? Oh, we might get some more. We might get some more later. We might get some more. I don't know.
I don't know what to make of this. Madison Rayne and Angelina Love and Velvet Sky are taking on the Dollhouse. Do you see what's going on, man? Yes, I do. I got chills on my body. This is the again. Are the beautiful people back? And a stunner, a number one stunner there by Velvet Sky.
Yeah, for real. It's announced a new TV deal.
Just met the edgy, badass, new and improved, beautiful people.
I'm so giddy.
Yeah, give me the owl, pal.
The action of TNA Wrestling is back with 3 consecutive nights from November 13th through the 15th at Full Sail University in Orlando, Florida, presented by Titzer. Then we wrap up 2025 in El Paso, Texas, from December 5th through the 7th. The ticket pre-sale is live now, and the general on sale begins tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern at TNAWrestling.com.
Trick Williams wants to make sure that paycheck cashes one more time as TNA World Champion.
Following contest is scheduled for one fall. And for the TNA World Championship. Introducing first, the challenger of New York, weighing in at 230 pounds, Mike.
Yes, that was a young Mia Yim when she was Jade. Yeah, that was some real lean times. Then he had the whole thing with Jeff Jarrett coming in there with Global Force Wrestling, and they were trying to do, and they were doing that merger. And then, yeah.
Standing at a taller than you, 6'4", weighing in at a 255 pounds. The greatest TNA champion of all time.
Yeah, and the Billy Corgan stuff, that was right around that time.
The man responsible see tonight. Oh, thank you.
And Santana's all over Trick.
This match hasn't even officially begun. Santana's lost it.
And Trick Williams, I know he's got that scumbag lawyer of his at ringside, but he's trying.
That has any rule to get him out of this. He ain't getting out of this ass whooping for Mike Santana, but the match, it's not official yet.
This is just a fight, and this is what Mike Santana does best.
There's no doubt about it. I'm putting money on Mike Santana in a street fight, but that's not what this is. Mike has got to be careful here.
Now Trick Williams finding an opening here. Again, the match is not officially underway for the TNA World Championship. Trick Williams able to hop the barricade.
This, what the hell, spilling out into the TNA fans here.
Over the in Lowell, Massachusetts.
Yeah, by 2015, TNA was an empty shell of itself. Like, they'd basically been strip mined at that point. I'm going to step outside for a little smoky toki during this replay match. Be right back. Whoop, whoop.
To both legs, Santana's still in this. Trick Williams trying to end this thing as quickly as
Yep, yeah, you basically lost the heart and soul of your company. Like, yeah, like he was Mr. TNA. And when he's gone, what does that say?
We've seen how Trick Williams has survived against the likes of Joe Hendrick, Elijah, Moose. He will cut any corner.
Even tried getting out of defending the title at all, invoking that aforementioned lawyer, making sure he had to wait at least 50 days. Well, those days are up. We are here in the main event, bound for glory.
Williams ducking these shots. Oh, double shot right to the throat. Snap there. Big spin kick. Rips into the neck breaker. Mike Santana's got to weather this storm as he's still alive. Yes, able to kick out.
Since this match has officially begun, it has been all Trick Williams.
Oof, yeah. That was a no bueno show.
Remember how it's Slammiversary, that triple threat match between Hendry, Santana, and Trick. Santana had that one after he hit spin the block on Hendry, but Trick had been feigning an injury during the matchup. He tossed Santana out of the ring and stole the matchup, retained his championship. The last time he went one-on-one with Santana, he got help.
Oof. Yeah, that's rough. That is rough.
Santana sent hard to the outside and a rough landing for the realist.
Hey, check this out. A great flurry there from Santana, but Trick Williams.
Double end takedown. Santana's in trouble.
Watch out.
Oh, Santana first into the post.
And Trick Williams, just like that, turns the matchup around in his favor once again.
Mike Santana is in trouble, and Trick Williams rolls back inside the ring, resetting the 10 count.
After a shot like that, Trick can take his time.
Oh, God. Oh, and Mike Santana's busted wide open. Oh!
The blood, sweat, and tears all coming out in this one. Yeah, this is not a street fight,
oh,
folks.
Dear God. Trick Williams is trying to end Mike Santana. Dear God.
Really took his head off.
Oh, Superman forearm off of the steps.
This one turning into absolute bedlam.
Give me Bruiser Bedlam, pal.
Spine first into the steel.
Nasty landing for the realist.
Mike Santana has conquered everything in his path. Can he endure this?
You're getting commercial break in the middle of this? Damn. Dude, hopefully they have something at the end of this. Like a TV deal announcement. That'd be nice.
Watch this. Double stop. It allows for Pentagon Jr. Fear factor spike. And Santana kicked out in two. Phoenix has one good arm. Look at the left arm of Phoenix. Pentagon Jr. puts on the brakes. Nothing wrong with Phoenix's feet, though, as he and Penta hit the double super. Phoenix Starting to climb yet again. Pentagon Jr. setting up the chairs on the other side of the ring. The chairs that haven't been mangled yet. Phoenix is perched and waiting. Oh, awkward landing. Santana. He's got Penta up. Oh, Lord. Just destroyed the. Look at the body of Pentagon Jr. Mangled as well. Phoenix hung up on the top rope. Penta's hurt. Crowd's starting to stir. They sense something. I think Penta caught that chair right between the legs. Yeah, he's down, Don. We want ladders in Toronto, Josh. They're going to get their wish.
Yo, what's up, Nelson? Whoop whoop. Good to see you, pal. It's been pretty much like a recap show with some new stuff in there, but this one's been rough. But how you doing? Whoop whoop.
Pentagon and Phoenix have taken inhuman amounts of punishment. Look at that left arm of Phoenix just hanging there.
Phoenix may be forced to watch as his brother is taken out. Look at Phoenix perched up. Watch the top rope. My God!
Spanish fly through the table on the ramp. Momentum changed again.
He catwalked the top rope and did this. My God, that was incredible. Will that be the move that saved the championship for the Lucha Brothers?
Trick Williams continues to lay into Mike Santana, but I talked about the frustration earlier on. Mike Santana is one of the toughest outs.
Nice, pal. Whoop whoop.
At what point does that emotion overwhelm Trick Williams?
Mike Santana is the answer to the question, how much more do you have left? And Trick Williams is finding that out firsthand.
Hold on. Darling back 50. Santana, foot on the gas. Outlined in chalk. The OIC.
Now Santana's starting to toil. Santana's starting to roll.
Cannonball.
That sounds like a good show. Nice.
Trying to win the world championship. Trick able to kick out. Remember, it's been months that Mike Santana has been thinking about one thing. He can spin the block on Trick Williams and taking his head clean off.
As he stands to his feet here, how apropos that traditional Puerto Rican war paint, if you will, is
Post, second time.
Yeah, that was always the problem with TNA's house shows was like they never drew. A lot of it was because they couldn't promote. They had like zip money for promotion.
Mike Santana's daughter, Ariana. Trick Williams talking trash.
truly adding insult to injury, another level of insult.
Who's your daddy now? Who's your daddy now? Yeah. Oh!
Santana over the top. Oh, father like die.
You beat me to it. Do not mess with a Santana.
And now Trick Williams sent back into the ring. Santana motivated, trying to move forward. Big kick right to the head by Santana. Powerbomb! Covered! Enough! Oh, Trick Williams out at 2. What a scene in the main event of Bound for Glory. One of the biggest matches in TNA history.
Whoop, whoop.
Up onto the shoulders again. By Santana, jumping Trick.
Look out below.
Oh, 450! Cover! Come on, my God! A kick out by Williams.
You know, Santana's not kidding around when he busts out that 450 splash, but still not enough to put Trick Williams away.
Reminiscent of his days in LAX. Watch this again, a thing of beauty from a man his size.
Mike Santana pulling every tool to defeat Trick Williams.
Hell, Trick Williams' lawyer, who we saw earlier on in the night.
One of several, apparently.
Oh, now
Look out.
Trick using the distraction and a kick out. Oh, went for a spin the block. Trick standing near Anagi.
Now following up.
Trick over another one.
The TNA champ sticking it to Mike Santana here.
And now Trick Williams is going up top. We have not seen this much from Trick. Oh, and a boot right to the head.
That could have been a knockout shot. Fighting in the high rent district here. Wait a second.
Oh, wait. Oh, and Uranagi off of the top. Mike Santana won't quit. Going for his TNA World Championship.
He's ready to lose it. He's willing to do whatever it takes, apparently.
I asked the question, when will the frustration overwhelm Trick Williams?
He'd be more than happy to take a DQ at this point.
If he uses the belt, he'll get disqualified. Oh, swinging it at Santana. Santana to the cover.
Wait, another roll up though.
Santana trying to surprise him and a kick out.
Keeping Trick on his feet by keeping him off his feet. Whoa!
Went for spin the block. There's Santana to meet him. Off of the ropes. Trick kick. Spin the block.
Yep.
Spin the block. Cover. Oh my God, Trick Williams. Cover.
Are you kidding me?
Cover. Santana's still alive.
How?
No one is kicked out of spin the block since Mike Santana's return to TNA, roughly a year and a half ago.
Santana put everything into that one. Maybe not enough to get the cover he wanted. Either way, this battle continues.
You knew that was free. Oh, wait a minute, there's a lawyer.
You understand me?
Trick Williams' lawyer arguing with the referee, and Santana's had enough of it.
I know, Mike, but don't get distracted now.
Spin the block.
Look out, look out!
Oh, and a trick shot.
No!
Trick shot. Not like this. Oh, Santana kicked out. beating. Santana's looking at his little girl, Ariana, in the corner.
He knows what he's fighting for. He knows who he's fighting for.
Like Santana, taking that motivation, trying to persevere, back up on his feet, went for a trick shot. Oh, went for spin the block. Oh, wait a sec, went for another Uranagi.
Back and forth.
Santana caught him out of midair.
He's not done yet.
Spin the block! Spin the block! This is it! Santana cover! It's as real as it gets!
Here is your winner and new TNA World Champion, Mike Santana.
Mike Santana perseveres. And there is the TNA President Carlos Silva. And now finally, the TNA World Championship belongs to Mike Santana.
And maybe more importantly, he gets to look his daughter in the eye and say, Puppy did it.
Yeah. Make it mean something.
World Championship for his daughter Ariana. What a tribute. Mike Santana is the first Puerto Rican TNA World Champion. He has brought our championship home from the clutches of NXT's Trick Williams. He did it for his daughter. He did it for his family in attendance tonight and watching back home in New York. He did it for his heritage, for his city.
A warrior fights for a cause. A father lives for his child. Mike Santana lives to fight and to make his daughter proud. And he has made every
Yeah, that's really weird.
at TNA Wrestling more proud than words.
I don't know why they're doing that.
Do not follow where the path may lead. Go instead where there is no path to leave a trail. Thank you for joining us tonight at Bound for Glory.
All right, I thought you might have got a little something extra there. All right, so that is it for tonight's show. We will still keep the party going. More on that later. Tomorrow, we got the SmackDown Watch-Along and Bell Count. Saturday, we got the Smack Attack. And then NXT Halloween Havoc Watch-Along and Bell Count. And then Sunday, we got The Wreckage. And then HMG After Dark. Monday, the Monday Locker Room, the Raw Watch-Along, the Impact Attack. Tuesday, We Like It Raw, A Show. Late start NXT Watch-Along. And then Wednesday Locker Room. And then Wednesday, we got Next Level Wrestling Review. And then AEW Dynamite Watch-Along and Bell Count. But as far as tonight goes, we will keep the party going over on Twitch. Twitch.tv/LG Brandon whoop whoop. Hope to see you there. If not, hope to see you on some of the other shows. But until then, or if not, have a great rest of your night. Who will challenge Santana next? That's a good question. I'm gonna guess probably some combination of Kazarian or Nick Nemeth, I would guess. Yeah, that is it for tonight. Have a great rest of your night. It will be on Twitch about 10-15 minutes. So yeah, take care, y'all. Whoop whoop.